Hello, everybody. It's just me today, but that's okay. Taj is out. Shout out to Taj. We love you. Take care of business. But I'm not alone, guys. I have a special guest. He has been here before, which was very nice. And it was just me and him that time, too. Taj. No shade. No shade. But we have Corey Loggins here. So welcome back. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the first time you was here, we ain't really get into it because I ain't know what to get into. But today we gonna get into it and kind of figure out what you've been doing and what's going on. I think the last interview that you did was very interesting to get like in your past. Mm-hmm. So I don't have to cover that ground. I kind of want to know the future and the present. All right. Sure. We're going to take a shot. All right. So, here we take a shot of the day. Normally at the end of the podcast, but we're going to take it at the beginning and the end. Wink, wink. All right. Cheers.
What you cheers into?
We cheers into a better year. We cheers into new things, being prosperous in whatever you like to do. Take a leap of faith.
For sure.
That's what I really want to cheers to. Taking a leap of faith and being glamorous or gracious. I don't like to say humble, but be gracious of what you already have. But if you're thinking of doing something, take that leap of faith.
I think I definitely took the leap of faith getting on that plane. I know, that's the worst. Y'all have the worst flights. Like
it is,
that
no
wind,
shade. Come in. But it'll be good going home. You'll be fine once you go home. And he's all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. So shout out to ATL. Okay, cheers.
All right.
Oh, Lordy.
What is that?
It's Casadores Reposado. Ciao. Okay. So let's just get right into it because I do want to have a conversation with you, like our normal thing with different stories and stuff that we like to talk about. But so I know you born and raised in ATL. Mm-hmm. I know looking at your other video, it was like in the trenches, but now we in the glamorous life. So we kind of move from there to there. So I love that. So who is Corey? Who is Corey? Can you tell us who Corey is?
Yeah. So I'm just an ordinary person. Like I say, grew up in the inner city of Atlanta.
You like to say inner city. I love that.
I did. I mean, when I say that, I mean
the hood.
Yeah.
The trenches.
I mean, classified.
Well, I guess you didn't see the bad. I mean, like people wasn't.
Yes,
with your windows like busted and like gunshots all the time?
For sure. Like
so you was in the trenches.
Yeah, all of that going on. I mean, some things I didn't necessarily talk about like to my parents or something like that. But yeah, you spoke with my cousin. Can you kind of tell the difference?
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
sure. More of a edgy, but at the same time, like I had to kind of move around a little bit, so I was well rounded with being on both sides, and I feel like that allowed me to have more advantages than just to be on one particular sector. But yeah.
So you mentioned going to middle school with people like Cal Masson and his sister. You dated his sister.
Yeah, it was his sister. Yeah.
So middle school, that's like 12, 13. Right. Mm-hmm. So you start to experience people at that young age, seeing them on a big screen that you were already like learning with and things like that. But you started modeling at 16, right? Mm-hmm. What made you say, I want to model? That's what I want to do. Even though you was around actresses and actors and things like that, what made you say, I want to model?
I think, like my mom, she, I remember I had the conversation where I was like, okay, I think I want to try it, not knowing anything. Like I didn't have any, like I wasn't like super young, like a kid, but I was like, I want to try it out. And my grandmother, she knew a photographer who was a model as well. Okay. So she and I, like, we did the photo shoot. And then my mom, she sent out the pictures. And then surprisingly, like several different agencies, they started like hitting us, me and my mom up, And so me and my mom, we ended up signing with the talent agency that was like, we want him, we want him. They wasn't leaving me alone. So that's how that happened.
So do you feel like if you would have thought about it younger, you would have been on the screen with Kyle now? Because I feel like modeling and acting kind of go hand in hand, because you look at the portfolio of, you know, children or whatever to get them on the role, even though you have to audition for most roles, but you still have to have a portfolio. So do you feel like if you would have got in younger?
Yeah, I wish I did. Anything that you start earlier, like you'll be more suitable and strong at doing. You won't really have as many nerves, and you know, being for me, it was like nobody else in my family had been in those types of settings, in those rooms and things like that. So I had to like learn, but then everybody else has an opinion. And I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. I'm the only one in there, but it was cool, you know.
Was it strict? Was it like a bunch of rules, like dieting and curfew and grades and things like that?
I think it was more so like what I saw in my first agency was like a lot of favoritism. So it was definitely like competitive. You have to, you know, everything is earned, is not given. But you know, for me it was, I'm not gonna say too diverse. It was, you know, there was a particular standard. But for me now, like, I think I kind of wanted to transcend and show other people like, yo, you could do this too, demographic.
The people that were around you, that wasn't in the scene. I love that. Because you did speak about being there for your community. You know, I did see that. So do you feel like that your community is there for you?
No. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I'm so glad you asked that question.
No, that's some real shit, because if you really have your backbone in the community, and look out for people that maybe haven't been in the atmosphere and the room with certain people, and you actually bring them in, because you do have a +1 on your list, such as your cousin, no shade, and it doesn't turn out the way that it's supposed to. How does that make you feel? And do you feel like that you have their support first? And if you don't, how does that make you feel?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I go through that a lot. Definitely being like on the other side. So I like to say, like, okay, as far as like the industry, it's certain levels. You know what I'm saying? It's from someone who is not in the industry, someone who's aspiring to be in the industry. And then you start, you know, maneuvering in those rooms. And then once you get in those rooms, it's still more work that has to be done.
Right.
Like, you didn't work your behind off that hard that you actually are in these rooms, and you thinking like, okay, I could basically be like a advocate to what's going on outside of here. Like, these are the things, because even in the industry, there's like politics that takes place. So like when you see like campaigning and stuff, a lot of politicians, they try to go to like the major influencers, and the influencers, they influence the people.
Yeah, because they're able to actually go on live, and that's who they're watching every day. Let's be honest, a lot of people don't even know who their mayor is and their sheriff of where they live. So I definitely agree to that. So as far as support, them supporting you and having your back, do you feel like if your community was more supportive in what you did, as far as you because this is how I feel. When they see you in a room with certain people, they expect to be in the same room as you and not did the work behind you. It's just like, oh, you know me, I model too, bring me with you. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like that's kind of what happened most of the time? Or
I think
feel
so.
Like
I mean, it's a lot of work, man. Like, I think for me, like, I was outside, I was always networking and, you know, trying to build those connections. And, you know, I think you have to have like the full recipe of doing, not just looking the part. Like, for me, okay, I have the appearance or whatever, but I think being able to articulate and being able to greet people, like those things, they go back as far as like early childhood for me. Grandma being a piano teacher, so I was used to people coming in and out of the house all the time. You know, I gotta greet people, and you know, some of those personality characteristics, people don't have. They just want a me type of thing.
Yeah, they just kind of want to get in the room.
Right.
But they don't know how to carry themselves in the room. We talked about this, though. We talked about how once you're in the room, what do? Right? Do you fan out because this is some person that you never stood next to? Or do you be professional because you're there to model in your case? Speaking of rooms, I did see you in the videos during Todd and Candy's wedding. Question, was that like a dress rehearsal? For the suits that his man was wearing? Or what was that? When you was with Miguel Wilson.
Miguel, yeah.
And Todd was there. Or was that not the wedding? That was something else.
I think
because they did use some of those threads for the wedding, just FYI.
Yeah. I know Miguel, he designs for Todd and several various people and stuff like that, but not too much.
It kind of looked like Todd was dressed just like you.
Yeah.
He had legit the same suit that you had on in the rehearsal or in the, I guess, I don't know what it was. You was there, shit. I thought it was a dress rehearsal the way he came out looking just like y'all after he basically complimented the way that you guys were looking. Okay, but how is it working with Miguel Wilson?
Miguel, like, he's dope. I mean, from the time that I met him or whatever, you know, he is someone that I have an open relationship with. I could be able to, you know, text him the whole nine. I mean, he's like very instrumental and hands-on with the community, giving back. You know, he started his junior polo team in Atlanta, just basically taking underprivileged kids and exposing them to polo, something that he is like passionate about. But I think from our demographic, a lot of kids, they don't really have those opportunities and exposure to, you know, play such a game like that and create different relationships and just allow people to network. So
I like that. So I think him working with the community, it was a no-brainer, you working with him. It was,
yeah, and I got a lot of game from Miguel too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, he's actually
he done tailored the best suits that you've seen.
I think so.
I feel
like for sure, like when I first walked into his store, I had like a certain type of feeling. Like I just knew, I was like, yeah, his suits, they're different. And I just was like, yeah, it's something special about being in this room. And ever since then, it's like we just been locked in.
I seen a lot of like suits and dressed up. That's what you like as far as like modeling? It's not really more so like, or just whatever comes to me. Like, cause you know, you do have even models that's like working with certain companies for so long, they still have certain stuff that they like, right? Is that what you like? Because you do look nice in suits and stuff like that. Is that what you like? Or are you like, hell no, I do a Calvin Klein shoot up there like Justin Bieber?
Yeah, I mean, I would do it. I'm not necessarily knocking, you know, any opportunities that come my way, but definitely the suits is just like, I don't think you can miss in a suit. I don't think you can ever like overdress the occasion. And I
don't care where you're standing at. If you in a suit and it look nice, I think you did that. Like, so
for sure.
And I feel like that's in the cases when you're a model, you really can't overdress because you always have to make an appearance wherever you go. Yeah. So overdressing is kind of your thing. Like, I need to overdress where I go so that you can see me. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. So we started acting. What age did we start acting?
So I was trained to actually do acting before I was a model. So before like modeling really kind of took off, I think it's crazy because like my first gig was it was a baseball catalog. Never played baseball in my life, so you could say I was acting to, you know what I'm saying?
You have to act to get that part.
Yep.
No, I like that. So after you got into acting, I see you saying, I pay attention. Trust me, I pay attention. So TV One, first of all, Fatal Attraction is my shit, okay? Yeah. And I'm like, You got to send me the episode because I'm like into that. So that is something to do for your first thing because you really have to act because you are playing out a real scenario.
Yeah.
How did that feel for you?
I think for me, like it was dope because that was like I said, that was my first national hit TV show.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I was in high school when that happened. So
that's crazy.
yeah, everybody that I
insane.
was, you know,
So
going
imagine how many people on there is like teenage. That's insane. But that's what's up, though.
It was
because
cool though.
you can act. You can be on Tyler Perry's show and die. So did you die?
Nah, I didn't die. So I'd rather you watch it, but
I want to watch it. So
mean,
send it to me,
I
and
would.
we'll post it for the people.
for sure.
Okay. So Fatal Track is crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. But correct me if I'm wrong. We spoke briefly. Okay. You gotta get into it. We know who you are, Corey. Okay.
Sure.
So we did speak briefly about an incident where you were casted for a show.
Okay.
You were casted. You did all the parts. You knew all the lines. You did your part. You showed up and you were recasted. What happened with that and how did you feel?
I was pissed. Like, because the creative director, she actually reached out to me. So I was like, okay, like, you know, it's cool. And I showed up and I was the first one there. So I was like, okay. And
the person that they replaced you for wasn't there yet.
Nah, he wasn't.
But you showed up on time.
I was there on time,
Okay.
yeah. So, I mean, how everything happened was she gave me the breakdown like the day before. She told me, because I pay attention to details, she was like, okay, the artist, her stylist was the one that was going to be bringing her, you know, her little wardrobe or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I saw another guy, I thought he was a part, because it was supposed to be for a wedding shoot. It was like a music video. So when he came in, I put two and two together. I saw the stylist. He was kind of like, you know, pairing up his outfit. I was like, why is he giving him so much attention?
And
when I'm like,
me.
who is? I'm like, they already
who's the groom?
locked in. I'm like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I put two and two together. I texted the creative director because she seen me, but she really didn't say anything. So that's when my antennas was kind of going off. I was like, what is that about? You know? But I kept it professional. I was like, you know, did you like?
What happened?
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
I'm here. Like, it'd be different if you didn't show up
Right.
and they had to replace you, but you were there. And when you told me that, no shade, I literally thought, but like, how many people does this happen to? Definitely when, like, say Morris Chestnut had a part, right? And his ass just didn't show up. And they put somebody else in his place as a double or something. This motherfucker just pop in, not a double, like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm out of work for a day. Because, you know, sometimes agency charge by days and things like that. So I thought that was bullshit. But I thought that was very interesting because I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Imagine having the part but really not having a part. So what would you do to not have that mistake made in the future? As an artist, because you are an artist at the end of the day. You're a model, you're an actress, so that's an artist. So
shit. I mean, I would definitely probably have like my PR handle that. But it was like, I mean, they DM'd me, so I didn't want to necessarily, I saw it as a good opportunity.
no, yeah.
And it's a lot of stuff that, you know, that still continues to happen, like outside of that one incident that y'all don't know, that like some people that, you know, y'all may see that's like in the public eye or whatever, how they are portrayed out there. But then I've really been around these people and it's not what y'all think. So I don't know, man. It's just, it's a learning experience. It's nothing.
You saying everybody been in the Illuminati down there or something?
Nah, I wouldn't say that. I hope not, but it's crazy.
Is they trying to snatch you up? Did they try to invite you to one of those meetings where everybody walking around butt ass naked and this white man with their booty looking like a triangle? I'm just asking. Shit, you be around these powerful people.
It's crazy.
You can't tell me anyways. No, but that's fucked up. No shade. I was really like, damn. Imagine how many people this really happened to. That's really like, they could be on a big screen too. Like but they're not as big as the other person. Just like, Taraji Henson talked about not being paid as much as the person standing next to her and things like that.
And
Monique too. That. I'm not gonna leave Monique out because she actually said it first.
Yeah.
As far as a comedian, but yeah.
I respect them though. Like
for speaking
really,
out.
Yes, I do.
Do you feel like it's really hard to speak out once you are in that room because you can fuck up what you got going on?
It is. It definitely is. Like it's stuff that I be wanting to say, but I'm like, damn, like.
Oh, we say that. The way you just said, "Oh, you motherfuckers just don't even know." We say
because I want to speak out. I want to do. I can't even. I'm not saying I can't. Like,
well, you can't because you want to make it to that spot of the people that you're.
I want to be like a inspiration. I want to lead people in the right way, but at the same time, like I like being myself. But at the same time, it's
that's
like
being a realist,
it's
though.
Programming too.
But that's being a realist. That's like even like let's talk about as not the podcast here. Quan and Taj tell me like, bro, you can't say that shit. And I know I try because I did go to school for media broadcasting, and they told me there, but I was like, shit, it's 2022. You hear me? It's 2021. So I can know. You can't do that shit for real. Motherfuckers really go like block you to where you can't even get out. Like the internet's so powerful by itself.
Yeah,
fuck the people around you, but the internet's so powerful. So I definitely agree. So I gotta talk about it, Corey. It's something I watched all the interviews that you've been in. I am the person that's gonna do research on the people that I want to talk to because I am that crazy. Okay, honey. No one's asked you about your dating life. I mean, you a modeler. You are a handsome guy. I am a married woman. Everybody know that watching. But I know beautiful people when I see them. This is a beautiful specimen right here. What is happening? Is it like no to Atlanta girls?
I'm not. Listen, it's so easy to answer that question. Hell no. I'm not dating. Look, I'm not dating nobody in Atlanta. That's dead. I cannot vibe with them. Like, it's over with. I don't
see, and I told you this, didn't I, on our last show? I did say, I don't see you with someone with that aspect. You really need, like, a little wholesome girl that like to be at home. She got her career. She maybe work from home, keep a room. She got, like, an office. And, like, she just come in and greet you at the door. Type shit, like, and then y'all gonna have one kid. That's gonna be a long time when y'all get out there. But I just feel like you are, I don't know, that's what I see though. I don't see you with one of those BBL girls. I'm sorry.
I mean,
a natural body girl, yeah, that guy, because you know it's girls with fat asses.
Yeah.
With small stomach. That was born with that though.
It's crazy that you be
and
saying
that work out.
Yeah.
So you don't need the BBL girl to get a fat ass.
Right.
But then when they get medical complications, you got to pay for it in the future. So you like BBL girls?
I'm not going to say I do. I'm not going to say I don't. I mean, it's Atlanta, so all of that.
Well, your Love and Hip Hop crush.
Bro, don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that, bro. You crazy.
Okay.
But yeah. You actually
so yes
did.
or no?
About what?
About the BBL girls, the Atlanta girls.
Like, I'm not knocking anybody.
What's your type? Fuck it. What's your type?
Can I say this though?
Yeah, you can say your type. Like that.
I don't know, man.
And if you
like
don't have
that's
a type,
crazy.
I don't got no type.
Everybody has a type. Like cut that
No,
out.
everybody don't have a type. Some people just fuck anybody.
Nah.
No, that's a fact. Like some people, you see the people that they date, you be like, damn, though, none of these people look or act alike.
I do have a type, but I don't want to like. I don't want to put that out there.
My cousin said I don't think men have a type.
Your cousin.
Well,
is
Quan
wrong.
definitely has a type. So
yeah, the Latinas.
Thank you. He do watch the show too. No, so I do. So what's your type? Come on, man. Tell the
I
people.
don't, but see, he's so comfortable. Like
He comfortable in his skin. He
But
ain't
see,
gonna
me,
get taco.
I can't.
No tequila, tacos
Look, I
every
can't
night. He don't
even-
give a fuck. He love his woman.
Right. I mean, but I respect that though. It's
Having
just
a
certain-
type.
Right. I do have a type. Like, let's be honest.
Well, tell us.
I don't know though, because it's like I can't come back from that. You know what I'm saying?
Because once you tell them your type, they ain't
It's
gonna
over
be in
with.
your DM. No, you know what? I get it. He's a modeler, influencer, so he can't tell y'all his type, so it's a secret. But I know your type.
I don't know
It's
about
that
that.
wholesome woman and that moo
But
Wait for
see,
you
I
to
got,
get
I got my
off.
preferred type, but I've also dated like
All type of
everybody.
women,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Right.
Like all types of
I
women.
think that's something too. You should be able to date multiple different types to learn your type. Me, sorry, I haven't dated now my race. Well, I don't even know my race. I'm half white, half black, so I guess I don't know.
I thought you were Hispanic though, right?
Right, a lot of people. I get that. I get Hispanic and I get Ethiopian a lot.
Nah, I'm talking about your last name. Like, how does that not equate?
G or Harris? Margello?
Yeah, like
Oh, Margello not my last name.
what the fuck?
I got that from school. They told us to make up a name. No.
Okay.
So my
Because the
last
whole
name is
time I
Harris.
thought that was your name. I'm
Harris,
like,
Harris G. So it's
Okay.
hyphenated. But no.
All right.
But Margello do give kind of. Anyways, so I do want to say, how's Corey mentally, physically, and emotionally? I like to ask this. Trust me, I do care. So I know you're in the midst of a lot of things that's going on, and a lot of people that you're kind of like you said, you want to be a whistleblower. Like I'm like, you ain't a whistleblower, but you just kind of want to be there for your community and for yourself at the same time. How are you?
it's so hard. Like, to try to juggle everything is tough. And then, like, I feel like on the industry side, because that's just what it is, I feel like, I don't know, everybody fake as hell. So
See?
you be really trying to get stuff done, but then you gotta, like, you know, it's too much going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the God poise that I don't fuck with.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So it's like, everybody knows the start point. Everybody knows, you know,
Kind of where they want to go.
or where you've been.
But it's no middle.
You know, y-
How do you
um,
get there? Being a backstabber, being a loving person, caring, or not caring? It's hard to actually give a fuck in the industry that you're in.
I don't know. I mean, it depends on who you
Who
are.
you're
Like,
around.
I don't know. I ain't come
Because you've
from.
been
I ain't
around
come
my
from that cloth.
husband. My last name Harris.
Okay.
Who my husband?
Ti.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm tiny because y'all be around people with each other. I'm just playing. I don't want to fight. But what's next for you? We talked about a book.
That's
know.
that's what's next. I mean, that's
So what is this book about? Is this the life of Corey? Is this the industry life? What can you expect? A guideline? What kind of book are we looking towards?
it's all of that. I feel like you know, it's gonna go back to early childhood. Definitely the struggles. You know, it's gonna talk about navigating my way. How what made me want to, you know, be in this industry. It's going to just talk about the whole nine. I feel like, you know, just being transparent and not really sugarcoating stuff, I feel. So
You ready for something like that though?
I
You
think
know?
so, because I think it would diversify
That's a punch in the
me.
gut if you ain't trying to really be. Okay, so is it gonna be fiction or non-fiction? That's a
Nah,
great
it's
question.
gonna be the real. I feel like
Okay,
that's what I'm aiming for.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to everything that you have coming up. When I come to ATL, I've only been to Atlanta one time, y'all. I'm from Cincinnati. Everybody out there, I didn't want to go. Okay, it was not for me. But you know, when I come, we'll hit y'all because last time I came, you wasn't there. But the next half of the show, I just want to do what me and Taj normally do, talk about stories and everything that's going on. But I would love to have a male perspective because we have Quan, but Quan be like, I'm not putting this mic up every night. Y'all gotta pay me. I might have to pay him. I'm about to slash his tires when I go outside. But anyways, I would love to see his perspective on everything that's going on. A few stories that I want to talk about. But the song of the day, before we get into that, is going to be Rug Burn by Wayne. Wayne, I think that's her name. Shit, I don't know. Y'all know I'm bad with pronouncing shit. It's Winne. Wayne. But I heard her say it. She said Wayne.
Have you talked to her?
No, I heard her sing on her song.
I miss you and I can't lie. I think love is for the birds. With the good times worth it all if all I'm left with is the hurt. People gon' console you and say, look at what you learned. Try to numb all the emotions, but the world just gotta turn. They say all it takes is time, cause before you I was fine. Hit the gym, pick up a hobby, and go focus on my grind. My sure mic's the only sure thing, and shit on number 9. If I could go back, probably wouldn't let you hit it from behind. Flashbacks hit me like a brick, maybe I should send a text. Sometimes wonder how the fuck you let me turn into your ex. Boys thinking they got next, DMs like the Wild West. Tell each other they've been patient, playing checkers, never chess. Think I'm finally on the market, damn, little did they know. PlayStation 6 will drop by the next time I leave the home. And you had me in your palm, huh? Why you let me slip? Wipe those sweaty fingers off, boy, keep that towel on your hip. Cause you got butterfingers, huh? Girls don't let him in the end zone. If he says that you're too good for him, just put him in a friend zone. See him as he is, not for his potential, cause that shit gon' hit the fan when he can't keep up with your tempo. If he's overconfident, he's been in every box bento, so don't claim him as your own. He'll be fire as a rental, but once you take a joyride, go return the keys. Don't let that man be reason for that rug burn on your knees. Girl, get up. Why you're on the floor? Crying? We're not crying anymore. Girl, get up. Why you're on the floor? Crying? We're not crying anymore. Can't believe I let a man make me feel like this, let alone one that I could replace pretty damn quick. Like how I catch these feelings and I can't just let them go. I can't do this shit again, I should just go be a hoe. But I'm a lover though, for real, guess it's just no way around it. Men are pretty simple though, when we be acting so dumbfounded. He's not thinking deep about it. We hit our words and count them and hang on them by a thread, cause what he meant's not how it sounded. I don't wanna be on different planets with you, that's a rap. But he don't wanna go halfway and he won't meet me where I'm at. If I'm the only one who cares, throw the whole damn thing away. How you standing there so quiet when I have so much to say? Cause you got butterfingers, huh? Girls don't let him in the end zone. If he says that you're too good for him, just put him in a friend zone. See him as he is, not for his potential, cause that shit gon' hit the fan when he can't keep up with your tempo. If he's overconfident, he's been in every box bento, so don't claim him as your own. He'll be fire as a rental, but once you take a joyride, go return the keys. Don't let that man be reason for that rug burn on your knees. Girl, get up. Why you're on the floor? Crying? We're not crying anymore. Girl, get up. Roll the fucking windows down, girl. Why you're on the floor? Crying? Let's go. We're not crying anymore. Girl, get up. Why you're on the floor? Crying? We're not crying anymore. Girl, get up. Why you're on the floor? Crying? We're not crying anymore.
That is Wayne with the rug burn. Let's get right into it. We got like 20-some minutes, so let's get right into it, okay? So is everybody already aware? I really want to talk to you about this because you are a male influencer, model, actor, okay? Michael Rainey Jr., okay? He was SA'd. I'm going to say SA, and y'all know what I mean. Okay, because I don't want to say, I don't know what YouTube rules is, so I'm going to just say SA, okay? On camera during a live stream that went viral on the Ty Leo show. Let's play this clip and we'll talk about it.
Work your job has more than $1 million. Y'all have never worked, y'all never did nothing. Y'all literally have 5 minutes of max in here. Then y'all gotta get out, okay?
5 minutes? You know how much 5 minutes is?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've never worked. You gotta think. They've never worked a job, but they can party with us. Yo, anybody need water? Anybody need water? Nah, we good, bro.
No, paper towels for them. Paper towels.
Shut the fuck up. Chat, word of my mother, I'm trying to literally ignore this shit. But I'm getting texts. The energy shifting and niggas got it left. Like,
this was just him talking after what happened. So the first thing I see as a problem in this room that there's fucking kids in the room. Okay, there's kids in the damn room. That's the first problem. And allegedly those are her kids. At least the youngest two. The oldest little girl, I don't know who she was, but the youngest two was definitely her kids. In this situation, young lady, she clearly made him feel so uncomfortable that he started laughing and smiling. Like, it was so uncomfortable that this man couldn't even talk to the man to tell him what was actually going on because he didn't want to embarrass her as a young man, right? Some say if she was more attractive, he wouldn't have had a problem. How do you know? How do you know what this man like? How do you know if he like her? How do you know if he don't have a girl at home? This is a live stream. He could probably get in trouble when he go home. How do you fucking know? But here's what Michael had to say. He said, at this point, everyone has seen the video circulating online. I am still in shock and don't fully know how to process what happened last night. This is an unfortunate situation that I did not condone in any way. I cannot take lightly because if the roles were reversed, you know, he would be in serious trouble if the roles were reversed. In this fact, sexual assault, SA, is never okay, regardless of the gender or situation. We're all human and we should respect each other. Most importantly, we should always respect ourselves. If he's not a gentleman, that's the best way he could have put it. Because he could have pushed her, like a lot of, I seen so many different comments. People say he could have punched her in her damn face, pushed her on the floor. He's a man, she's a woman. He could have reacted differently. Okay, if he was, because he was clearly uncomfortable. Don't worry, I got you. Here's what Kyle had to say. The brother of the young lady. He said, after the actions that occurred during my live stream last night, I would like to sincerely apologize to Michael and his family for what took place. My little sister was completely wrong and out of line. What she did was very inappropriate and unacceptable. I am truly embarrassed. And whatever actions or direction Michael wants to go in this situation that's just what's gonna be done. You feel me? I just feel like he took the right, not side, but he took the right edge to it, right? Because he could have been like, wait, my little sister, you know what I'm saying? If he didn't want her, he could have just told her no. He took the right edge because in this day and age, people don't realize that men are uncomfortable too. Because we've been catcalled all our life. Trust me. Me, myself, not to toot my own horn, but I am a nice looking woman. I can't go nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. You can ask my wife. She's always with me without being catcalled. My ass has been grabbed. I done been twirled around. I'm walking one way. Somebody twirled me the opposite way. It's a lot. But we don't talk about men. And I just want to hear your perspective on this situation.
I'm so glad you asked. Because yesterday, you know, I walked down the strip. You know, you got the, like I always say, you got the girls. You got the girls with the feathers. And they aggressive for sure.
Yeah, they are.
So yesterday, it's funny that you say that. This girl, she walked up on me and then she, like, her hand grabbed my butt. And I was like, hold on now. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You can look, but don't touch. But the funny thing is, I told her, I said, nah, if I did that to you, you know what I'm saying? It would be something. And then she just kind of, you know, she laughed about it and then she kind of walked away. But yeah, it happens to dudes too.
A lot. I feel like it happens a lot more now because the day and age, women like, why not get on with a man? You know, why not? You know, if you like him, why not tell him that you like him and things like that? So it happens a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been happening back in the day. Don't get me wrong. People, these babysitters been fucking on these little boys back in the day. But I feel like out in the open, it's more women saying, "Hey, I see that dick," or whatever. I don't know what women say to men. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gay. I don't know what they say to men, but I just feel like it happens more. Groping.
Mm-hmm.
So my next question was, have you ever been sexual assaulted or harassed? And that's actually yes. You just was SA last night on the strip. It's not okay, ladies. No matter if the man is attractive or the woman is attractive. Do you feel like, question, if the woman is more attractive than a less attractive woman, that they're more prone to get away with it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
She fine as hell grabbing me. It's like, where you trying to go? Where you? All right, let me start. All right, so now I feel like I said, we go through it every day. No shade. Like, I'm not everybody. Because some of you ugly buggies, I feel like the ugly buggies is the one that actually do the essays. Because ain't no finance, unless it's an NBA, unless it's somebody fine, they crush, a famous person or something like that. That's where they go, a fine girl. But if it ain't somebody that they crushing on or nothing, they go just kind of leave. I feel like ugly buglies probably do a more sexual essays. YouTube, I'm sorry. Essay, I keep saying it. I'm so sorry. All right, so that happened. Before we get into the next one, because something else happened, I wanted to ask you. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. It's only one question I want to ask you. It's normally a multiple choice, but this one you do not have a multiple choice. Would you take $70K a week for a job offering that pay you to sit in a pitch black room for 20 hours a day? But you get $70,000 a week.
Nah.
So you only got 4 hours of free time, 5 days a week.
Nah, I can't do that.
I'm probably gonna go through training and do my first 2 days and give me like $100K and get up back. I couldn't do it either. No shit, I couldn't do it. But I'm my silly ass, because how the world is set up, I'm probably like, yeah, I could do that one day, get that $70K and then never go back.
Yeah.
Depends on what the contracts say. If I can just do one day like a regular job, I'll probably go in that bitch and go to sleep. Because I'm a good sleeper. I love sleep. That's like one of my favorite things. That's probably why I'm so beautiful. I tell Shauna all the time. Anyways, so on the Shannon Sharp show, the Shay Shay, which I don't know why this big man name is Shay Shay. It
Hey,
kind of
man,
zones
chill
me
out.
the fuck out. But that's okay, though. Shay Shay, do your thing. So Shannon Sharp is being called out again for a recent episode of his podcast, Club Shay Shay. The episode is in question features Ray J, recounting a disturbing time in his life where he was sexually abused at the age of 14 by women in their 30s. Let's watch this clip and we'll talk about it.
You were younger. You went after some older women, bro.
He's good.
Yeah, I'm like,
I love it.
I'm looking at it, I'm like,
Listen.
is it true, kid? If I go out of bed, could you?
Shay Shay,
Yeah.
you have a fucking book. You've
My
been
team
asking
good,
questions.
man. The team good,
Yo.
man. Was it the allure of an older woman? It was the fact that somebody was like 15, 20, 30 years older than you. What was your attraction? Was it the name? Was it the allure? What was it?
You know, with an older woman back in the day when I was like 15, 14, I had a girl, she was like 34. I was like 14. How long is that? 14, 20. That's
19, 20 years.
20 years older. What the older woman made me realize was that I was dirty. And I needed to be cleansed.
Yeah.
I need to be cleansed. I was dirty, right? Literally. Dirty-minded. Dirty in the field. And bodily dirty.
She gave him baths.
My little 30-year-old, like she was, I think, 34. I'm gonna say D. You know what I'm talking about? So I would go over to her house. She had all white. And what happened was she told me to take a shower one day before I got in her bed. So I took a shower. I just rubbed myself. I thought I did. I mean, everywhere. Shit. I get out the shower and I take the white towel and I dry myself off. And the towel's dirty as a dirty. It's still dirty.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably bathed myself drying off better than I did in the shower, right? Towel dirty than a motherfucker. So she start tripping. That ain't how it goes. So she put me in the tub in roses and bathed me every night until I got in the bed. And the tub was, I mean, It was unsittable. Nobody could sit in there after that. It was just a pool with the ring around it. It was really dirty.
Yeah.
So they really taught me how to be clean. And that's why I love an older woman, because they really just, they like
Fucking
bathed me.
stop
They
it.
cleansed me of all dirt
of
and all
all,
sin back in the day.
Bitch,
And I'll never
I
forget
can't
them.
even fucking keep my
You
earring
still
on my
interested
ear.
in older women?
First of fucking
I'm
all,
old now, so I can't handle that.
he said 13, 14. He said she was 34 at least. That is sick. Okay, that's not your child. Why are you teaching them how to bathe? Before you fuck them too, you nasty. Then he said D. So they gonna figure out who the fuck D is, and they gonna be on a trial just like P. Diddy. Like, that's so disgusting to me. Like my cousin said in the comments, if you're an older woman that like little boy, you got something wrong with yourself. Sorry, not sorry. Like, that's so weird to me. That's sexual abuse. That is grooming. That is molestation. And I feel like in the Black community, it's not even like that big of a gap of age difference, but it be young men that be 16, 17 that's doing it to women that's 24, 25 years old and 20 years old that's thinking that they doing something because it's an older woman. Like, it's disgusting. Like, I've talked about this all the time on the show, how my friends when I was high school, girls, they was getting picked up from school. Ain't nobody in my class had no fucking license. Who is these niggas that's picking y'all up? They like 24, 25, and they like 16. It's been going on for so long. Like, look at Ray J. This nigga like about to be 40. And he talking about women humping on him at the age of 34. So being in the actor industry and the model industry at a young age, have you experienced anything from older women?
Not on no young
Bathing
age
you.
and no, not like that. But definitely the age that I am now.
Like sugar mamas.
I ain't gonna say no sugar mama now, but they be older.
You got
than
a
me.
sugar mama.
No, I
Corey,
don't.
come on.
I don't
You
got-
live in Atlanta and you look like this. You ain't got no sugar mama.
No.
All them old women with money out there, they ain't got nothing to do with it.
Man, I don't know where they at. Show me where they at. But nah, I don't have any I'm gonna say, like, now the age that I am, like, yeah, older women, they do kind of bite down and shit now, but I don't think that's that bad. I'm 26.
I feel like women are so, I'm sorry to say this, they are disgustingly smarter than men, okay?
You think
because
so?
Yeah, because
Why?
people are I'm telling you why. Because people are coming out as sexual abusers from back in the day, from Nickelodeon and Disney and blah, 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 blah. These women is like, oh, I don't want to get caught up in that shit. You see, he ain't drop a name. You feel me? You see, it ain't no Diddy. It was the women working on the
But
cast
that's
with Chris.
a woman though. Like, dudes is not.
But
telling.
women been doing this shit a long time. Women like young men too.
That's my
They
point.
just not. That's what I'm saying. They
But they
not
not
telling
gonna-
because they're not knowing that they are being SA'd. That's the point of the show right now.
I get what you're saying,
Y'all
but
don't
I don't
even
think.
know when y'all being SA'd.
But men is not going to say something
course.
unless they tell someone and someone else, like, okay, like a young guy in school, if he get SA, it's because he told somebody. It's not because he going
right.
and
I don't
telling.
feel like Michael would have said anything if it wasn't on fucking live stream.
I agree with that.
Because he was that's the point. Fucking say something. If you think that Bill Cosby was doing shit to people, and let me stop. And it wasn't women on there doing shit to people, definitely hiring them to work there and shit like that. You a damn fool. They just, and now they're like smarter. Women are smarter, man. I'm sorry. Definitely with covering shit up.
Yeah, I agree with that.
A lot of the Hollywood women is like, oh shit, let me dig this. Let me not let this come up. But trust me, if Ray J would have actually spoke out as if it was a SA and not oh, they just wanted me to be cleaner and put me in the bath. And he didn't put it in that way, and he would have made it like a victim.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that shit would have started coming out every other day. Another man in the industry coming out saying something about something that one of these women,
I think
these
that's
managers
corny,
and
though.
shit did to them.
I don't agree with that. Like, why does
They
it
think
have
that
to be?
shit cool. But I'm gonna tell my son, I don't care what he want to be in this world. Tell me. You know what? I probably won't tell. But I'm gonna check that bitch that's doing it. Because if you feel, because you know, you can fuck up somebody's career like that. You feel me? I get it. Like, I fucking get it. Like, but you're not gonna keep doing it though. Let's be real. Like the Nickelodeon shit that came out, that was crazy. That these people didn't know what their kids was going through. Like a lot of these parents was so happy on the money that they would just drop their kids off in the parking lot and say, oh, this person got them. Hell no, I would have been there with them every single motherfucking day. They make enough money to pay the bills. I'm going with them.
Yeah.
But I guess we just never know. Well, every man, speak out because we hear y'all now. I guess now we hear y'all. That's crazy. It's crazy to me. I don't even like, even if I was like dating, I wouldn't look at somebody. You couldn't even be 25. I'm sorry. You
That's
probably
too
had to
young.
be. Yeah, 25 too young for me. 21 was too young for me a few years ago, but now 25 is a little bit too young for me. No shade. No, and I know people mindset and blah 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 blah, but
It just depends. Because I feel
how
like
old are you?
I'm 26.
What's too young for you?
For me,
Not saying
don't like this
I'm not
question.
saying don't worry about their personality. I'm saying like if they have to tell you their age and you be like yes or no. What's just too young?
I'm trying to think, like, because I don't really like young women.
Mm-mm.
If I'm being honest, I vibe more like with older women, but probably like 23, anything like under that. But see, I don't.
That's a good age though.
But that sound weird to me because I mean I don't really talk to young.
Well, no, that's a good age though because 23 you kind of like trying to figure it out. Like
I don't know.
21 you like party age. 22 you like damn I can't party for the rest of my life, and then 23 you actually start caring. So I do feel like that's a good age. But
It's
me,
different with women though because I
I'll
feel
be
like
30.
it's just.
How old I'm gonna turn? I'm turning 32. I think. No, the fuck I'm not turning 34. I was born in 92.
Yeah.
So I think I was turning 32 or 33 this year. I keep forgetting my age. But 25 is insane. Yeah, no. I would feel like grapey.
I don't know. I feel like the
25.
men, like, they take care of business, though. It's the women. Like, for me, it wouldn't benefit me to talk to a younger woman because what the hell is she going to teach me? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like a what can I get type of situation.
No shade.
At least with an older woman, like, y'all can build towards something. Y'all's conversation be different. At least y'all going towards some of the same goals or something.
No shade. So last week we watched Bridgerton. I'm lying. We watching it this week. But this week we're gonna watch The Origin. We'll play this clip, like 5 seconds of it. And it's on Hulu.
It's my birthday.
Wait.
It's actually based on a
today
true
is your
story too.
birthday?
You know, I like true stories.
Happy birthday.
It's Brett.
I'm Isabel.
Yeah, I know.
Most
It's actually been
relationships
crazy.
end.
A lot of more people been watching our
Friendships,
watching
romances,
like, thank you for giving me something.
they break.
All right. So this is the watch of the week. It's on Hulu. It is based on a true story. The young lady is an author and she wrote a book. So that's pretty cool. But let's gag the week out. So first of all, thank you, Corey, for joining us today. Let the people know where they can find you and everything.
For sure. You can find me at I am Corey Loggins. That's I am Corey Loggins without an E. Taj, you know. So,
She gonna kick your ass.
she should know by now. And then it's crazy, like she never hear him. Like, what's up with that?
Not too much on Taj. Not too much. But this week, what are you doing if you leave your night clothes at home on a family vacation? This man put on his wife's gown.
What?
So are you sleeping naked? Are you? Because I'm not sleeping. You're not getting in bed with me with the outside clothes on. Period. Point blank. So you got to figure it out. You sleeping naked, or you gonna put one of your shirts on for tomorrow? Or do you overpack?
Well, I don't think dudes overpack.
So just some boxers is cool.
Yeah, probably some boxers or something more. Yeah, for sure.
You, Quan? If you leave your night clothes at home, is you go just
wear
sleep
boxers and a t-shirt.
Right. My boy went on a whole fucking moo-moo.
He looked like he did that on purpose.
No shade.
He wanted to
and
wear
it was
that.
a family vacation, so the one that was recorded was the daughter. So they had like
That's
a
funny.
2-queen bedroom, and it was the daddy. I think he didn't want to walk around with boxes on in front of his daughter. So on a family vacation with your daughter in the room, what you wearing? Because my dad's like that too. He don't walk around with no shirt on. He always. I've seen him in his boxers, but he always had like a wife beater on too.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the same, but
So what would you just go throw in one of your shirts from your outfits that you might have to wear, or what you doing?
Yeah, you might have to wear your jeans that you were wearing. Empty the pockets.
But no,
It's very uncomfortable.
no gown.
I hate sleeping in jeans.
Yeah.
Anyways, we thank y'all so much for tuning in. If you can't watch today, please watch tomorrow and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love y'all, and we out.